Hi, welcome to City of Hope. My name is Jasmine and I'm your host. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. If you're new to City of Hope is a TV show that's mission statement is to help be a beacon of light to the city of Manchester and to help offer resources and to help end suffering. We discuss a wide variety of topics from homelessness to poverty to substance use disorder to trauma. There really is no end to the suffering here that we discuss on this show and the resources that we bring in. So as always, we thank you so much for sharing your time with us. We hope that we're able to help at least one person today and that this show gets out to someone that needs support that we have to offer and would love to extend our hand to help. As always, I'm joined by our co-host, Corey O'Reilly. Corey.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm Corey O'Reilly. I'm the alumni coordinator over at Heartfelt Recovery Center, and I'm here to make a change and make a difference in this world.
Awesome. Well, happy that you're here. We love having you on the show. You definitely bring a different perspective to the show, and I think that that's what it's all about. It's about broadening our perspective and reaching more people. You want to introduce today's guest?
Yeah, this is Laura from Anew Behavioral Health, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and so give us a little insight on what you do, what the program is, what resources.
So I am the operations manager at Anew Behavioral Health here in Manchester. We offer outpatient services for mental health and substance abuse. We offer medication assistant treatment. We have nurses. We have IOP. We kind of do it all. Anything outpatient for both mental health and substance use.
Okay, cool. So you started off with saying here in Manchester. So I want to get into a detailed description of exactly what Anew is and what each of those things that you just said meant, because people might be watching and we're so savvy. We've worked in the industry for a long time, so you say those words and I know what they mean, but someone might be like, what is medicated assisted treatment? You know, and they might not know what it means. But before we get into all that, Anew Behavioral Health has an office centrally located here in Manchester, but where else?
So Anew started 5 years ago in Ohio. And they have since moved to New Hampshire. We have 2 locations in Keene. We have 1 location in Manchester, and we are currently opening a location in Dover and in Rochester.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, Seacoast certainly needs it.
Yes.
Where are your locations located in Keene? Because I know that Keene also.
West and Emerald.
Okay, all right, perfect. And so you offer outpatient services.
Correct.
And so for any of our viewers watching at home, what does outpatient services mean?
Think of it as a doctor's office. You can call and schedule a therapy appointment, individual counseling, marriage counseling, counseling for children, minors, for both mental health and for substance abuse.
So you guys do it all.
Yes.
Wow. And for mental health, I don't know, when you said mental health, some like signals just went off in my head for some reason. What is it that you guys offer for services for mental? I think probably because, obviously we've been in a pandemic for a very long time, now with substance use disorder. But I think one thing that is becoming more obvious over like the last 5 years is, that we need mental health services available. I mean, I think probably across the entire country, but certainly here in the city of Manchester.
So what type of services?
Yeah.
Like our therapy, we have psychiatric med providers.
Okay.
We can assist
So
with,
if I need an SSRI or some kind of psychiatric medication,
Yep.
I can come see you guys for
Yep.
that. Okay,
we
that's
even
good to
do
know.
the injections.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Okay. That's good to know. We got to get you in front of my case managers. Yes. So do you offer any like kind of IOP for mental health?
Not currently.
Not currently. Okay. But you do have like outpatient individual therapy sessions.
Yes.
So okay, so they can be set up to see one of your APRNs for medications, or your psych provider, or they can also be set up to see individual therapists.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Perfect. What if you get someone that's like has like acute mental health needs, and they maybe need a little bit more support? What do you guys typically do there?
Like our referrals.
Yeah, maybe. Like, I don't know. I hypothetically speaking, I'm not putting this on the universe, but I'm struggling mentally really bad. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And maybe I need like housing, or I don't know. I just like,
So
it's very clear that like I need more support.
Yeah, we have case managers that will help guide with other referral sources. So if it's outside of something that we do, we can help guide you to it. A lot of times if they have like their own case managers at, say, the doorway or at a specific hospital, we would get in touch with them and kind of work with them as a whole team to see what services they would need next and help guide them to get them there as well.
Okay,
A lot of people with mental health, they need that bridge, that push, and someone to be there to support them to get to the next level.
I knew that you guys did that, but I wanted to talk about it because I didn't want someone at home watching being like, oh, well, that won't work for me or whatnot. Because, you don't know, just call.
Yeah.
Just because you don't, they are connected to all kinds of resources. And if you're struggling with mental health and they're not the right fit for you, Anew Behavioral Health will get you to the right fit for you.
Yes, absolutely. Even if we have to take them to their appointments.
Stop it.
We've done
Oh
that.
my God. What?
I've been there in my own life. Like, you need that push.
Yes.
You need that drive. It can be scary.
For real.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is really peer-on-peer support.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's better than I do. I'm like, figure it out.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
love, of course, but I'm like accountability.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, and so what do you guys offer for because I went to your grand opening last night for your IOP.
Yes.
But what do you guys offer for your IOP? Let's talk about it.
So we have, our Keene office has been doing daytime and nighttime IOP. And in Manchester, so I come from an inpatient level of care, just recently over to this outpatient level of care, and I miss clients. I miss seeing them, I miss talking to them, I miss dealing with them. So my first goal is to try to get some clients in there. So I was like, let's launch an IOP here in Manchester. It's walking distance for the most part, but it's also kind of out, a little bit of outskirts in a decent area, so we can get some clients into the building. So we have launched a 12-week IOP for substance abuse. Again, same as the mental health. We have the case managers. I have a RN that's on site 5 days a week to also help with, just touch base on the medical side, see if they need refills, if they need an extra appointment with the psychiatrist or what that would look like. Drug screens. We have Jenny, who is our SUD therapist that's also on site, and she is running the IOP.
We love Jenny Valier.
Yes.
Yes. She's loved, yes.
So she's doing SUD therapy, so she has her own caseload with that, plus the IOP. So we are looking for more CRSWs to launch, to continue the daytime IOP and to also launch a nighttime IOP.
So you're currently hiring for CRSWs.
Yes.
That's really good to know. Do you have any kind of post or anything that we could help share out to help you fill that?
Yeah, it's on Indeed.
Indeed. Do you have any social media?
The Anew Behavioral Health.
Yes. If you have a social media post and you want to send that to Corey and I, we'd love to get that out. And we also collaborate with a lot of people in the community as well. So if we could help get that out to as many establishments for you as we could.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, you're welcome.
I was gonna ask if this is okay. What location in Manchester? Like, I know you said Manchester, but specifics. Like you said, the outskirts, but
It's on
close
Sealy
enough.
Road.
Sealy Road. Okay. Nice. Yeah.
Right near Roma Joe's. Everyone knows where Roma Joe's is.
Yeah. So, all right, that is, out the zone, but it's close enough as well. Bus stop.
Yeah.
It's
I think it would be walking distance from the Hope Center.
Yes. Yep.
For sure. Yeah.
Yep. You also have, a lot of sober houses in that area too.
Yes.
It's great to maybe do some collaboration
Yep.
with them. I know myself as having sober houses, a lot of times, people land in sober living because there's just unfortunately nowhere else for them to go. And it's like, okay, you actually need a little bit more right now. And I work on, getting them set up with further resources, because if they land in my doors, it's my responsibility to make sure they have the best chance of success. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that from going from inpatient level of care to the outpatient level of care, there are a lot of resources out there that help with medication for the immediate, but not really long term.
Yeah.
And sometimes the short term people are ending up helping long term because they don't have anywhere to kind of put these clients.
Right. Right, that's a great resource that is needed. I know Better Life Partners does that too, so that's helpful. But you have to be, with Better Life Partners, you have to be enrolled in their MAT program. And if you're not receiving but with you guys, they could just come see you for mental health and they wouldn't need MAT.
Correct. We have people that come for just psychiatry, just substance abuse, or just mental health, or a mixture of all of them.
So you guys have this this team of really wonderful women. Do you have any men?
No.
I love that.
We do outside of our actual facility,
Okay.
but in our facility,
in Manchester.
it's all women.
I know. I was like, oh, what a little dream team of women that is, all working in there. And I was like, there has to be like a guy that works in here somewhere.
Nope.
No. There was a while that Heartfelt was all women, and it was just Denny.
Nah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pat's mission was to try and bring on more men on staff. Yeah.
No, he did the right thing getting me, you know. Definitely. I was gonna say it's like Charlie's Angels over there.
Yeah.
Huh?
It really. Oh my God. It really is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I was gonna ask too, real quick, Jazz, is do you guys work collaboration with any hospitals?
We do. We're working on our business realm. I feel like since I've been in this this facility, not very many people are aware of us. It was all telehealth for a little while. The only person that was at the facility was the receptionist. So that's what we're currently working on.
Okay.
And the RN is relatively new. Jenny's relatively new.
Yeah.
You're relatively.
I just started in
Trying
September.
to find your way with things. Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. Yeah.
So I think the Keene office has been more established than Manchester has been, and that's what we're working on now.
Are you guys kind of finding, like, so you're taking the Keene masterpiece or craft and kind of like implementing a little bit of that, but your own craft as well, like your own creativity into it, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I wouldn't even say we're going off of Keene. I would just say Anew as a whole, because they started in Ohio, taking that, and then we're kind of going off.
That's cool.
Our own. Yeah, we have some women that are very outgoing and spoken. We've all worked in this industry for quite a few years now.
All well known.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything that we can do, I'm going to speak for you, Corey, if you don't mind, to help you guys with that. I think that Corey and I are both so fortunate and blessed that in our professional life, you know, our job is community outreach, you know, so we're just so connected, you know, we get to like just hang out with the best people all day, every day. So if you want help with getting in touch with like people that oversee any sober houses around here and getting in front of those sober houses and you know, setting up in services to teach their clients about the services that you offer, we'd love to have you come out to Hudson, meet with our clinical case management team. Would also love to have you come out in Nashua and meet with all of our residents.
Yes.
You know, anything that we could help you do.
Do tour housing and stuff.
And just, you know, our residents don't always stay with us out there forever. And, you know, they always need outside med providers. And, you know, outpatient services are incredibly important, especially I think people are throughout their entire life are really, you know, those supports are needed, but especially in your first year of recovery, you know, that extra support. So whatever we can do, I really believe in the group of women that you guys have working for you. So I wholeheartedly like feel that your program is going to be a program of integrity and to really help people. So you haven't worked there that long. How long have you worked there for?
Since September.
Okay, since September. Okay. What's your favorite part so far?
I think being able to get out of the building and see people, meet people, throwing the party yesterday, that was fun. Collaborating with people is different because in inpatient I was stuck.
Yes.
And there was always like fires to be put out. And
isn't it funny that that's what you miss? But that
I know.
it's so funny the internal battle that we have in our like inside of us, you know. Because I also love being out, but then I also don't like it when I'm not in the building. Yeah, it's like I want to be in the building, and my job is so big and it's so many different things. That I literally can't be in the building all the time. Yeah. But when I'm not there, I'm like, oh, I'm missing out on so much. Yeah.
You're really not, though, Jazz. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting out all the fires. You know what I'm saying?
But that's where you build that rapport and that therapeutic value, and you know, in firefighting. And I think some of us are just naturally good at that. You know, that's what. Everyone has a gift for something.
Seriously.
You know?
Seriously. Yeah. That's the beautiful thing about this, I think, too, is like people that work in this field, we don't have to go to school. We kind of self-sabotaged and got the master degree anyways, right? So it's like, what better people than us? Like, I mean, personally, I was just in a meeting with like the Chelmsford Board of Health or something. And like these people, I thought, probably looked at me one point in my life at 6 a.m. in the morning like, who's that guy? You know, while they're going to work. So it's like all this suffering ended up paying off in the long run. And that's the cool thing about this, is watching, right, you, Jazz, me, all grow, and everybody else, you know?
Yeah.
And what better way to be a part of the solution and not the problem, you know?
I was watching a Carl Jung video the other day, and it talked about, you know, like how people with addiction were actually like the chosen ones. And it was a video on spirituality, and it came full circle on like, you know, and of course I don't want it to sound like I've got this, because I don't. And I think that I've proven that to myself over the years, right? But when I can knuckle down and do the hard work and get into it, I get to evolve. I get to, you know, we're so gifted. All of us are so gifted, and we get to tap into that, and we really get to go out. And when I am of service, and when I am being like authentically of service and don't have ulterior motives, I feel the best and I shine the brightest. You know.
Seriously.
What's been the biggest challenge?
The slow pace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll be sitting in my office and I'm like, what can I do right now? What should I be doing?
Yeah.
Slow pace and not seeing the clients as much.
I was with Laura last night, and we were waiting for someone to come take a photo, and it was like a couple minutes, and I was like, my ADHD can't handle this. I have to go get them. And I was like, because my mind moves so fast that I have to like stay moving with my mind.
Yeah.
So I get it. Yeah. I know. Even when I'm at home, I'm like, I'm doing so much stuff. I'm like on the computer doing invoices for like my apparel, and I'm just like, I'm never just like chilling. I'm always like doing something. Yeah.
I think that, so when you're asking me either side of it, right? I'm sitting here trying to think about it, and I'm like, you know what? I could pick positives and negatives to each. Right. At a detox or inpatient level of care, you see them at their worst, but then you don't ever get to see them unless they've reached out to you or you see them at a meeting somewhere. You don't really get to see how they grow. And so one of the first clients I saw working an outpatient, it was a client I had an inpatient 2 years sober, and I would have never have known that. So it's kind of the positives and negatives on each side. I could go either way.
Yeah. I have had, you know, the pleasure of working in all levels of care. And my absolute favorite is sober living. I love, hands down, my favorite thing. I think that I will always, I have no idea what God has in store for me and where He'll take me and what He'll do with me over the course of my life, but I feel like I'll always have my hands in sober living one way or another. I really do. You just really, and no offense to the men, I love the men too, but with women, when you get in there, you just, you know, I've just watched so many women like restore their lives and get their children back, you know, and I actually with the men too, I don't, it's probably because I've just been more hands-on with the women, but it's just like, it's the most beautiful, like I can't tell you how many times I have cried and just thanked God to like allow me to witness, like.
Well, I think that goes to show your heart, and like it's a reflection of where you used to be, and how far you've come, and then you see another woman, because like women, that's just what it is. Women relate with women, men relate with men, and I think we need both, you know? We need both in the line of fire
It's
to be able to.
so funny because you and I are both, I think, very intense, like personalities,
Oh,
but vastly different.
What?
Like this morning I sent out like the alumni thing and I was like, hi, hope to see you all there. And you were like, nah, you'll be there. I was like, and that's the difference between us, and we both work, right? And I was like, what is he laughing at? What's funny?
I don't know. I was like, honestly, Jazz, I didn't even see that you sent it.
Oh.
I didn't even see you sent it, and then I sent it, and then I seen that you sent it. So I was just like, wow. I'm like, you know, that's what you can count on with me, you know, the ADHD.
No, I was referring to sending it, like, because you do. You're on, you know what I mean? You're on top of it. You're very involved. Yeah, it was funny. I harass all those chats at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
They wake up when I wake up. We're starting meditation, guys. It's 5:30 in the morning. Let's go. And I send them meditations to do every day.
Well, let's not be confused that the hard work is in the work ethic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're great, and And that's the whole point to this, you know, is to grow, build, and create a kingdom that is gonna eventually, you know, help a lot of people.
Yeah, I love this field because the community it brings together it's insane to me. It's like a family inside a family, outside of a family. Like it doesn't matter if you've met the person, if you've just texted with the person or emailed with the person. Everyone's there to help each other. It's not like a business where you're kind of stepping on toes or trying to make it so the other one crashes so you can build. It's not like that at all. Everyone just helps everybody and wants everyone to succeed.
That has more recently been my experience. You know, I have experienced working in the industry in previous years where it's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's just like, and you're just like, you don't want to do the wrong thing, but it's just like you also have to do like your thing, you know? But what I can say that I feel that has really happened as of like the last couple of years at like New Hampshire, like all the business development reps, like we just really collaborate together, you know? And if like someone was coming to Heartfelt, but they end up at Live Free, like shout out Maddie Bohannon, go take good care of, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I know. I think that, you know, one thing that is very true, that we live in a universe full of abundance and we're taught fear and limitations, you know, and so there's no shortage of people out there to help. And as long as that we live in like the light, that like God will keep providing for us to grow.
For sure, definitely. I think it's good to have like competitive people in your life too. Like Jazz was talking about, like she sent the alumni thing, then I sent it. It was like kind of by mistake.
That's why you were laughing.
Yeah,
I thought you were laughing because my approach was weak.
No, I honestly wasn't. I was laughing because I was just kind of laughing at myself.
Because I saw you resend it and were like, everyone's coming.
Yeah.
And then you ha-ha'd mine, which was like, hope to see you all there.
Yeah. No, I wish I was that smooth. I'm not. You know, I'm not that smooth sometimes. I can be that smooth, but I'm not.
It makes sense now.
Yes,
okay.
for sure. But it's like, yo, she competes with me, I compete with her, but it's in like an unconditional, like, yo, we doing this to better as a whole, right?
Yeah, and honestly, for full transparency, I sent all of that because the guys and girls, they need to be there.
Yeah, they gotta be there.
Like they have got to, they need these things, and you know, we're just really working. Honestly, right now, just working against a culture of people who are really struggling to see the light and belief in themselves. So it's a lot of pushing. It's a lot of heavy, because we just opened 3 houses, right? So it's very heavy. That culture isn't there yet. So it's a lot of like, it's heavy lifting on our part right now. We're building a culture. That we're shaping a culture right now. So yeah, I'm just, anything I can do to help them get there.
Seriously.
This is for them.
Yep.
What's a goal you guys have?
Near goal would be to get our IOP launched both daytime and nighttime at full capacity. Right now, we're looking at least 8 people.
That's awesome. That's
and
really
then
awesome.
I'll do the nighttime.
Let's actually talk about that, because for anyone watching at home, you guys actually like service a lot of people, and so in order to go to treatment, you need some type of insurance. So what you guys accept for insurances?
Almost everything.
Yes, I know. Name them. I was so impressed when you guys told me.
Yeah. So we are accepting almost every insurance. Our biggest one is Medicaid and Medicare.
Oh, that's so good to know. Medicare is so hard
I know
to find.
that the Advantage plans, there are some that we don't take. I don't know them off the top of my head. Liz is the perfect person for that, our receptionist. But
if we get anyone I'm just thinking like Nashua may be hard for someone to commute, but if anyone like in a sober living like reaches out or needs any kind of services, do you offer any kind of telehealth?
Yes.
You do? Okay, so if we have someone with Medicare that's not in Manchester, we could still, like the Medicare or something, you know what I mean? They could do telehealth with you guys.
Yep.
Okay.
Telehealth for all of it.
Okay. Awesome.
Including IOP.
Okay. Awesome. Perfect. So obviously you take out-of-network insurances, so, you know, and so for anyone that's watching, and in-network are like the HMOs, and so you're in-network with almost everyone.
Yep.
Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, Harvard Pilgrim, Cigna.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And then of course New Hampshire Medicaid, which we love that.
Yes.
So that'll help. Are you guys recently in network with New Hampshire Medicaid, or?
They've been in network since I've been here, so I'm not sure how
So
long.
it's just because you guys are newly launching out
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Okay. All right, perfect. What's a long-term goal that you guys have?
So they're trying to launch like a sober living
That's awesome.
sort of thing. I don't know much information on it. I do know that it would be called AIR. They have currently
Like
launched.
AIR?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
Abbreviation or?
Tell me.
It
yeah.
is, and I'm not sure
Oh,
what it
okay,
is off
all
the top
right.
of my head.
I
I,
was like-
just heard about it for the first time.
Like, just breathe.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
They've launched it in Ohio already.
Okay.
They have found a house or a location in Keene. It hasn't gone anywhere yet.
Hopefully women's, because there's no women's out there.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many people have reached out to me and been like, please come launch a sober house in Keene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I already have too much on my plate, and I'm having a baby.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
going to Keene just ain't happening for me anytime. God said no.
And then the next location would be in Manchester.
Well, you guys have Jenny Valier,
Yes.
so she's great at sober living.
Yes.
But if you need any help or support, I have launched, I think, 13 sober livings in like the last 3 years.
I know you've
So-
come so far.
Yes.
So far.
So I'm a professional at launching sober
She's
houses.
like the Julius Caesar of sober living.
I literally was set down at my kitchen table the night before last, and I was like, whew. I was like, I'm exhausted. And then I said, my internal dialogue was a swear word to self, but it was like hyping myself up. And I was like, dude, you just launched 2 sober houses in 35 days.
Yeah.
And you were 7 months, almost 7
Yeah,
months pregnant.
word.
Like, that's insane.
I
People
know.
don't even launch 2 sober houses like back
In a lifetime.
back to back like that, and I'm pregnant. And I was like, I was like, I'm actually really proud of myself for that. And not to make it about me, but what I'm saying is I would love to help if you guys need any support with that.
Of course.
I'm very good at that. So how does someone contact Anew?
Anew, we have an email. It's help at anewbh.com.
Okay.
And then we have our phone number that I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Pull it on out. So Anew, hold on. Help at anewbh.com. For anyone watching, you want to get connected. If anything inside of you is telling you they can't help you, that's a lie. Call them anyways.
Yep.
And they will do whatever they can to help you. And the phone number is
603-696-1899.
There we go.
awesome. And thank you guys so much. Corey, it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
You're gonna be introducing people soon. I'm pushing you. But grateful you made it. And Laura, thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
Yes, and I hope that the show reaches someone today that you can help, and anything that we can do to help, we're happy to walk with you.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.